The American Red Cross has been paying visits to several areas, including right here in Winchester. The Red Cross has teamed up with Winchester Hospital to host blood drives where volunteers can donate blood.
Winchester Hospital, as myself, I've actually been helping for the past, I think, 8 or 9 years now, working with the American Red Cross to hold 2 or 3 blood drives. Now we're up to 3 blood drives a year, every about 4 months, to help the community out, as well as give the employees here in the hospital a chance to give back to the community and help out, especially at this point in time with our critical blood shortage. We've had a great turnout. Usually we have anywhere from like 40 to 60 appointments. Donors come in. We usually always make our goal, which is always a good thing. And I know employees appreciate us holding them here so that they can, like I said, give back to the community as well as the hospital itself.
According to WBUR, blood donations in May and June were at the lowest level the Red Cross has seen in over a decade. We called Jacolia Ellis, the Red Cross Director of Communications, for more information on those statistics.
So essentially, earlier this month, the American Red Cross issued an appeal for blood donors of all types due to a critical blood shortage across our nation, and that was actually on July 11th. So a big reason, the summertime is always challenging for us as far as blood collection is concerned. The reasons for that are many donors are busy or traveling, schools are out of session, and donations have dropped dramatically. What was different about this year is the trend actually started in May and June. So it started a bit earlier than the summer. So while demand for blood products remained steady, donations were at the lowest level the Red Cross has seen during this time frame in over a dozen years. And the statistic with that is that blood donations were 6% lower than what the Red Cross typically sees during this time frame. So, the Red Cross needs blood donors now more than ever. All types are needed, but especially O negative, which can be used to treat any patient because it's the universal blood type. And we have seen, hundreds of people, hundreds of area residents respond to the National Blood Appeal since it was issued on July 11th, but the blood supply still remains at seriously low levels.
Ellis also explains that about 1 million units were collected in 2000, but that this past year, the number of units collected was hovering around 900,000 instead.
First started giving blood a couple years ago. It was actually just my friend wanted to give blood and wanted someone to go with her because she was kind of squeamish. So I was like, oh, I'll give anyways. I ended up she had a low iron count, so I was the only one that was actually able to give blood that day. And ever since, it was just something I started doing. Giving blood is kind of my way of just giving back, because in my position here and in my position in life, I feel like I don't really have an opportunity to give too much back. I'm just so busy doing my work here that I barely have time to go home and eat and sleep, much less do much else. I used to be a volunteer here, and I kind of had to give that up when I started working, so giving blood's one of the ways that I still kind of keep that spirit of giving.
During this blood drive, the Red Cross collected 55 units of blood. The next blood drive will happen December 29th from 9 in the morning until 2:30 in the afternoon. To find out how you can help out, contact Winchester Hospital or the American Red Cross. Grant Mukai, Patch.com, Winchester.